What could you say from that performance tonight? Well deserved 3 points.
Delighted again. I'm saying it every week. Even going back to a couple of games we lost, we've been playing really well. Come here is obviously always a very, very difficult place to come. Really tricky conditions tonight, obviously, for both teams.
Yeah.
And it was decided by two absolute wonder strikes by Matthew Ferguson.
Yeah. Individual performance, he was everywhere, wasn't he? All over the park. He tortured Ards all night.
Yep, he did, and he could have had a hat trick. He had a header just over the bar there just before the end, and he got injured. He's fine, a bit of a cut in the eye. I don't know if it'll need a stitch or not, but I'm sure he'll get it looked at. But no, delighted, and then, Ards put us under a wee bit of pressure without, I don't think they had too many shots. Big Michael had a couple of pops. And their goal, unfortunately, was a straight in from a corner, so can't complain. We would defended superbly from any set pieces we dealt with. Not say it was comfortable, but without being under a heck of a lot of pressure, at the back, as I say, treacherous conditions, but dealt with everything they threw at us.
You made a few changes tonight. Big down into the squad straight away. Big Lucas dropped to the bench. Any reason why? I thought just freshening up, was it?
We freshened up a wee bit. Big Lucas came in after Friday's game and said he was absolutely knackered, but what a wee bit of a different shape tonight too. Sort of two holding midfielders rather than the one with Chopper and Deansy in there. And then with the three going forward, it was probably a toss-up. You could probably have played any of the four of them. Basically, Big Lucas unfortunately stepped out, but he came on in the last 25 minutes. He was absolutely, not say unplayable, but he was outstanding.
Yeah, you say about Chopper. Chopper had a fantastic game. The whole midfield battle the whole night.
Craig Harris is Craig Harris. There's 3 or 4 games in a row. You're going, flip me, how do we do without him? And that's the reason Craig's back at the club, because what he gives is second to none, for not just the balls he wins first time, but second balls he picks up all night, and I think we probably had missed that, and he's just such an athlete, great in the air and very strong in the tackle.
Yeah. Now, obviously the results have been going for us this season. 4 points from 6 2 away games. I'm sure you're happy with that.
Yeah, well, if you look at the last 3 games have been away from home. So it's actually 7 points.
Yeah, sorry.
Lockbreda, Newry tonight. So we couldn't ask for too much more. If we're realistic about trying to finish as high as we can, I'll not talk about top 6. So we're still a bit off it. But the fact is, we need to consolidate our position, which wasn't that healthy. And there's a good gap between us and the bottom 2 now, which is the most important thing. We've come here, picked up 3 points. Very, very unfortunate to pick up 3 points on Friday against Newry. Big Spike scored a perfectly good goal, and I'm sure anybody that's seen it would agree. But can't get too greedy and want 9 out of 9.
They're playing with a lot of confidence now. As the weeks go by, you can see the boys building the confidence, even to the likes of Mutu, even for example, at the right back position. He's playing out of his socks, isn't he? It's the whole across the park. Everybody's going to be battling for position in the team. I'm sure it's a good headache for you to have. Yeah,
it is a good headache. It is a headache though, because there's boys there unfortunately didn't even make the bench, but that's I suppose not the joys, it's probably the anguish of management. You have to leave a couple out, because you can only have 5 subs. Everybody needs to carry a squad, so keeping everybody happy is impossible.
Yeah.
And even our bench, the last 2 games have been so tight that we haven't been able to make a change. Tonight was forced. With tactical, the first one, we put Big Lucas out on the right, brought Scotty back in, and then obviously there was an injury to Spike, cut in the head.
Yeah.
Put Big Lucas through the middle and Charlie out in the right then. But
I hope we can continue this on the Saturday night, back at home.
Yeah, another tough one. They're flying, they're doing really, really well, so we'll not get too carried away. We know exactly what we have to do, and it all starts with everybody giving that absolutely everything they have, and if we can continue that, then we'll not be far away.
There are tales about coming to our place on Saturday. They won the Ulster Cup nearly 2 weeks ago, and obviously they're doing well in the league themselves, but they're going to try and make it difficult for us, our place for them.
Yeah, they started the season really well. I think I had a wee blip, a bit of a blip there, a month or 2 ago, but they come back, and I think the last lot of games they've won, and they've won comfortably.